What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Darkside here, back with another video, and you know what we got here today. It's time, man. Day has finally arrived. We have the eSports Boxing Club gameplay walkthrough trailer. It looks like we got the dev update coming with that as well. So excited. I know everybody's excited. So let's go ahead and get straight into it, man. No time to spare.
Everyone, it's Ash again at Steel City Interactive. This video is our July development update and a walkthrough of the gameplay. I know
Yes,
you've all
sir.
been looking forward to seeing this, and we're really excited to show you where we've got to. So in this video, we're going to take you through a number of in-fight mechanics.
I'm not going to pause all throughout the video, but I'm going to pause in certain spots just to take a look at stuff, because I want to do a full breakdown where I'll pause and go through everything, so I'm not going to do it too much. During the video, let's see movement mechanics, controller overlay, evasion, combat and combinations. Oh, a new fighter. Okay. Launch plans. That's all what we want to hear. Is what we want to hear.
We're going to
Let's
talk
get
about
to
our
it.
launch plans, and make sure you stick around till the end because
Yeah, I'm so hyped right
we have
now.
a
I'm
fighter
so
reveal
hyped.
that we think you're going to like. I also want to say thank you to the boxers who agreed to be in this video. So whilst we were pleased with the feedback we'd received from our March gameplay
Look at
footage,
that, man.
we
My
knew there were still
goodness.
many items to fix and upgrade, and I'm delighted to show you the progress of that
Just
now.
look at this, man.
As you
Oh
can
my
see,
god.
there's been some significant
Okay,
improvements
so we got
to our
the
overall
beats per minute.
venue, lighting, and
I
crowd.
like how they got the flag and the names of the
So
fighters
throughout the rest of this
in the
video,
bars.
you'll be able to
That's
see
clean.
the actual controllers in each of the corners.
Nice.
We've put this in there just so that you can see the responsiveness of the fighters in the game. It's an area that we've put in a lot of effort
this.
because the responsiveness of the controls
There's the
was
famous
incredibly
referee y'all been waiting
important
for.
to our footwork system, and same with the punch control system. So
My
putting all
goodness.
these aspects together,
Yo,
we
this
needed
is
to
so
flow.
clean.
So here you'll be able to see exactly how responsive the fighters are.
Look at Lawrence
and we're incredibly
Okoli,
happy
bro.
with the results so far.
Jeez.
Before we continue to the next phase, we'd just like to say that the referee is going to be replaced with the legendary Kenny Bayless. So I'm sure you'll all be as pleased as we are that there'll be no more Mr. Generic Referee in our future videos. So Ethan, our gameplay programmer,
Ooh, okay, we don't have to pause here. I don't want to pause too much, but we got to pause here. Fight control. So we got a weave button, movement, and loose movements. It looks like Fanatico was right, where he thought there'd be like a movement modifier. Fanatico, you called it. You did. Like there is a movement modifier. Full punch control. So it has the right stick punching like Fight Night. So it has buttons and the right stick. So it's like pretty much like Fight Night Champion. It's a combination. You can use either or. There's probably more punches available on the right stick like there was in Fight Night. We got clinch, slip, block movement. So that looked like 6-axis to me. That looked like 6-axis to me. Okay. Hey, okay. Weave movement, right uppercut, left uppercut. All right, let's get back to the video.
The fight mechanics. Please note that none of this is final as we continue to develop ESBC.
Let's get into it.
So the movement system is split into various states, allowing for full motion.
Just look how they move when they're just
pushing
idle.
the analog stick
Love that.
all the way produces quick steps, and halfway has smaller steps.
Shifting.
But the transition is very seamless, and this is all part of our footwork system, allowing for angles to be created. However, it's all about the momentum of your fighter. Your fighter will shift their weight from one leg to the other. They won't just instantly float in the opposite direction.
Take notes, EA. There ain't no floating. Don't get me started on that. Let me stick to the course.
So we're really excited about this new feature that we've put into the movement system, and it's giving the player the ability to showboat and actually display some of the mannerisms that some of the marquee fighters will have. So if you've seen Roy Jones Jr. fight, I'm sure you're probably thinking now some of the things that you might be able to do with a fighter.
Hey, you're gonna have the hands behind the back?
Or even Muhammad Ali. So it really opens up the possibilities.
You're gonna have the hands behind the back for Roy Jones?
This feature is toggled by pressing up on the D-pad and moving the left stick around in the direction that you want to go. So what this does is it brings out the unique movements for the boxer. This is a combination of showboating and the odd feint within the movement. This is all part of the boxer's personality. Some boxes will have more feinting and loose movement, some boxes
sick.
will have more of a showboating style. Here you can see Lawrence Accordi feinting a punch, but then lands a nicely timed left hook.
Yeah.
This is something that is toggled seamlessly, going from loose movement back into your normal stance.
Oh, that is clean.
This is something
That is clean. That's detail right there.
Game,
that's
overall,
detail.
It adds another level of realism and tactics into the mix within eSports.
Exactly. All right, dodging punches. Oh, that was clean. I can't wait to break all this down and go over this again.
Stick in the direction that you want to go.
Yes, sir.
Combining this with time counters will be key. However, this isn't a case of just initiating a dodge when you realize a punch is coming. You have to anticipate the punch, learn your opponent's patterns and fight styles. Here you can see Lyndon.
You mean you have to think? Oh, they're not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that.
Arthur dodging Lawrence Accordi punches.
They're not gonna like having to think.
However, if you do it too early, you could get yourself into trouble.
Exactly, how it should be.
Also, dodges will look different depending on which fighter you select. The marquee fighters will have a different style. Activating the loose movement modifier will also change how your dodge will
look at this game, bro. Oh, that's the Roy Jones behind the back. That's hands behind the back. Yes, sir. Okay.
This is activated by holding down the left trigger whilst moving the left stick in the direction you want to weave.
Ooh, so that looks so clean. Oh,
dodging some of Lawrence Accordi's punches.
I need my hands on the game ASAP.
It can also be used as a tactic ASAP. And you can also block while you weave as well. Here you can see Lawrence Accordi.
Look at the animations. Look how they look. Bro, this looks crazy. You guys hear the crowd noise in the back too? Sounds like a packed arena. Look at the crowd.
It's good to see here that Lawrence is playing a defensive game, trying to make Lyndon miss as much as possible.
These graphics are, I know we've already seen the graphics, but these graphics, while they're in motion like this, it's insane. Even the pop of the green off the gloves and the shorts. Come on, man.
In addition to being able
to
weave, players will also now be able to slip punches by pushing the left stick in the direction they want to perform the
Look how many different options you have for defense. This is what we wanted. We wanted to have the same amount of options, or at least close to it, that offensive fighters have. Okay, blocking. Now I want to see the blocking. What we got?
The block system in ESBC has two options. Fully manual,
there we go.
Which is
yes,
3
sir.
points on the head, 3 points on the body, left, center, and right.
Okay.
That you can block by holding down the right trigger and moving the right stick. There's a semi-automatic mode as well, which will require you to block either the head or the body. We feel that having both of these.
All right, real quick. So this is kind of a couple of people in the community have thought this was going to be like a hybrid system of 6-axis with another simpler block for those who don't want to get super advanced with the 6-axis. So we got the body head block, like in Fight Night Round 4. And previous fight nights, and then we have the 6-axis as well, or at least a couple. Like you could see the movement where you could block certain sides for the more advanced players, and then for the players who don't want to go through all of that, you have just a body head block. But there is no one-button block like Fight Night Champion. Thank you. People talking about out there, talking about they want the one-button block.
Select the manual mode.
It's too hard to block with multiple. Get out of here, man.
Select the semi-automatic mode instead.
Look how that looks. Look how it looks when it's hitting the guard. Oh my god. This game looks crazy.
So we're pleased to confirm that players will be able to throw punches whilst blocking. Whilst these punches aren't as powerful as throwing a punch without blocking, it opens up another aspect of defense.
Wait, hold on.
So we're pleased to confirm that players
he is punching while his guard's still up.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for that. Thank you very much.
Another aspect of defense for the player.
Exactly.
You can throw a jab and a straight whilst holding the block button and flicking the right stick, selecting the desired punch.
Nice. You know, oh my god, you know how clean that's going to be?
Play a very important role in ESBC.
Don't have to drop your guard to throw a jab.
42 punches, so you have to be able to put these together. Whether they're from your front foot, the back foot, where it's going from the head to the body.
Look how he's just moving around throwing these, bro.
So combining this together
dig to the body.
have to feel satisfying. It had to be seamless, where you're able to pick any punch you want, throw it from any angle you want to, and put together at least 2 different punches into a combination.
Angles. Thank you. We're going to talk more about that when I do a breakdown, though, for sure.
And one-punch knockouts exist in ESBC. You have to really pick your shots. You can't throw too wildly, and you can't leave yourself open, because if you do so, the game will punish you for not taking into account your opponent's
That's how it should be. That's how it should be. You should be getting punished if you just come in here throwing wild punches.
Now, we're working heavily on individual punches and custom movesets.
All right, let me get off Fight Night's. Let me get off Fight Night's head. I'm on their head right now.
His left hook, and it looks distinctively different to the other fighters in the game. So this is something we're focused on. We want to allow players to pick and choose certain punches from different movesets to essentially create their own for their own
That
fighters.
looks like Lawrence Okoli too. That looks like his punches.
Talk about one of our main philosophies in the studio, which is innovation.
Watch Lawrence Okoli fight. Look how he throws his hooks.
What we wanted to recreate in ESBC was the ability for a fighter to be dangerous even whilst they're hurt. You might want to rush in and try and finish them off, but as we all know, in boxing, one punch can change everything.
Thank you very much.
So whilst we're talking about innovation,
I'm not going to say it about Fight Night. I was about to get back on Fight Night's head again. I'm not going to say nothing.
That we've introduced in ESBC.
Okay, hold on now.
This covers everything from health to stamina,
body health,
agility. We do have.
All right, hold on. We don't have to pause this. Just real quick. We're not going to talk about it too much because I want to do a breakdown on it. Let's just take a quick look. Stamina regen. So we got okay. So we got lots of individual stats. Courage, confidence, discipline, knockout power, modifiers, resistance, cut resistance. Okay, so we're going in depth. Okay, yes, sir. This is what I like to see. We're going in depth. Move speed, punch speed, agility, body health, head health, overall health, health regen, health recovery. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff to play around with.
That we've introduced in ESBC.
Thank you.
So this covers everything from health to stamina, conditioning, agility. We do have
so hyped for this game.
Interesting stats that haven't really been done before.
I need my hands on this ASAP.
So we have a discipline stat and we also have a confidence stat. Now, whilst this
I'll fly out to the Steel City if I got to. I'll fly out.
We've decided
Let me know.
Start developing an interactive career hub.
Oh, this looks sick.
So I'd like to talk to you about our development journey and launch plans. We recently had some very exciting news regarding additional investment. This means additional resources to focus on areas we didn't think possible until early access. Now, we did have plans to launch early access this summer. Because of the massive expansion of the game, the roster, the expectations, we have to make sure we do justice to the names, whether it's Muhammad Ali, Canelo Alvarez, or the upcoming reveal. We can't rush something that we know everybody is excited about, including us with our own high expectations. So what this means is the early access window for this summer won't happen. Now I realise some of you will be disappointed by that. We also realise it's been 10 years since the last licensed boxing game, which has been frustrating for those of us who love boxing. That's the primary reason this studio was created. What we cannot do.
Okay, so we do have a delay for early access. Some of us already anticipated that's probably what's going to be the case. We anticipated we probably would get backed up maybe to closer to the end of the year for early access, but we will be getting something this year is the hope.
What we do is rush for short-term success. That's not the kind of studio we are. We want to do this right. This is why we're not going to announce a launch window. The next announcement on this topic will be a specific release date. I'm hoping you can see the progress we've made in this gameplay video and the passion for what we're trying to achieve. I'm now going to hand you over to Todd Grisham, who has something he's been waiting to tell you about.
Yeah, our boy Todd. What you got for us, Todd?
What's up, everybody? I am Todd Grisham, and I'm here in Sheffield, England.
Is Todd getting scanned in as a playable character?
At Steel City Interactive as we continue to build the greatest fight video game of all time, eSports Boxing Club. This is the 1024 scanning studio, 180 cameras, the most state-of-the-art equipment you can possibly find. You've seen the footage. You know how good it is. You've seen the fighters we've managed to sign, right? Terrence Crawford, Roy Jones Jr., Muhammad Ali, the list goes on and on. Canelo Alvarez, you know the names. But there's one that we've somehow managed to keep a secret. How? I do not know. But the secret is no more. I give you, ladies and gentlemen, this man.
And now, here is the former unified world champion and the current popular undefeated
It's a big dude, ain't he?
WBC ring and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Gypsy King.
Oh, they got Tyson Fury? What? How did they get Tyson Fury? From EA? Hey, you know, they got Tyson Fury from EA? Well, if they can climb through the clutches, I mean, if they can go through EA to get Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury? Yeah, I thought people said he was in EA. There's no way he's getting in the game. So this means we can get AJ too? Ooh, okay. Let me go ahead and just make sure there's nothing else. And then I'll go ahead and talk about that real quick too. Okay, looks like that's it. Okay. Bet. They got Tyson Fury. All right. So this means pretty much they can grab anybody at this point. I mean, Tyson Fury's in UFC 4 under EA. So if they got him, that means they can get AJ. Yes. That's what we love to hear. I did not think, I'm not even going to cap, I did not think it was going to be possible for them to get Tyson Fury. But some people did speculate that EA probably didn't sign any exclusive contracts with AJ or Tyson Fury because they didn't anticipate anybody making a boxing game, so they thought they didn't have to worry. That could be the case. That could have been the case where there was no exclusive contract signed there. But we don't know that for sure. That's just speculation. But that is one theory out there. But man, they got Tyson Fury too. The heavyweight division is going to be wild. It's going to be absolutely wild. Dang. So they got Tyson Fury at EA Sports. They took Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury he's in the game. He's in the game. Man, I gotta rewatch this again like ASAP. This is some good stuff. Unfortunately, there won't be an early access window for the summer like we've all been anticipating, waiting for. That is a bummer, no doubt. But we figured they would need more time just because of the massive roster size, all the people they got into the game, and they want to customize each fighter specifically, all their marquee fighters at least, how they should be played. So we can't really blame them for that. They want to make sure the game is in a good state. And we know we can't rush that. I mean, they got Canelo, like you said, Canelo, Ali, now they got Tyson Fury. I mean, come on. We've been waiting quite a while, but we can wait a little bit longer. Hopefully we can get something, if we can get the early access this year still, then that would still be lining up with a release for next year, full release for next year. But we'll see what they say and what they do when it comes to that. But man, this was something. I'm going to get right onto the breakdown for this because I got a lot of things I want to talk about. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure you guys hit that like button. Comment down below what you were most excited for or what was your favorite part, at least in this gameplay walkthrough. And make sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos on the way. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.